Yo, psst. Do you want to know Bruce Lee's flexibility stretching routine? Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in to The Balanced Body. I'm Jason Kelly, and today I'm going to show you Bruce Lee's stretching flexibility routine. But before I do, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications based on more flexibility routines, strength, fitness, and health. So, are you ready? Let's go. So what you need to know about Bruce Lee's stretching flexibility routine was that it was pretty standard. He did a lot of static stretching. And what you have to understand about the standard exercises of Bruce Lee's flexibility routine was that he had superior control. So it doesn't matter how standard something is, it matters how much you can maximize the effect of that exercise. Bruce Lee had superior control of his flexibility and stretching exercises and could maximize his range of motion where other people cannot. And now I'm going to show you Bruce Lee's stretching flexibility routine. And at the end, I added a few extra exercises using resistance bands and tension. Okay, so here's a classic lunge position with the knee off the floor and the knee on the floor. And here's a standing quad stretch holding your foot in your hand. And here is a propped up leg stretch. I like to do the rotation with the hamstring and then rotating forward, and this really helps to stretch the inner thigh, the adductor, here by bending forward. Bruce Lee did the classic lunge stretch too. You can actually put a resistance band in here as well from your foot up to your hands, and that'll give you a little bit more tension to add with. And you can lift your leg up off the floor there too. And the forward bend was one of Bruce Lee's master stretches that he was superior at, putting his head to his knees. And the back bend is great. So when you do your back bend, make sure you tighten your abdominals to stabilize. Side bends you can do with your arms up in the air, or you can bring one hand down to the front that way like I'm doing there, and that'll really help with your obliques and stretching. The butterfly is a nice groin stretch. What you can do here is when you're in a position, you can use your elbows to apply some force and push your knees down to the floor, and then you can bring yourself forward. The scissors stretch, as I call it, is bringing your legs into a scissor position and just reaching forward and stretching that hamstring. And then after you stretch the hamstrings, you can lean forward to stretch that lower back. Hurdler stretch. Put the one leg back and stretch forward, working with your hamstring first. See if you can get your head to your knee, but don't force it. And then after you stretch the hamstring, you can do a little bit of a rotation and lean back and stretch that quad. Here's some extra exercises that I told you about that I put in here using resistance bands. These are pretty effective. I like working with this one with my hamstring to give some resistance and then doing an adductor stretch. And then you can do these side bends using a resistance band. This is pretty good too. I like using this better than just without doing it dynamically without. And using a resistance band with your scissor stretch. It's nice because you can work with your back muscles here and your abdominal muscles while stretching your hamstrings at the same time. This is a very effective stretch. And then here's some upper body exercises here, stretching the chest and back from the lunge position. Hey, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video on Bruce Lee's stretching and flexibility exercises. If you like flexibility and are in need of flexibility, we have a lot of new research today that is better than static stretching and will help improve your flexibility instantly. If you're interested, check out these two videos right here.